Hello guys, in today's video we are going to see how to install a N8N server in your server and along with that setting up an SSL certificate. I'm currently using an AWS account. Remember, for using an SSL you require a domain or subdomain pointing to the server. For installing an N8N and configuring with SSL, it requires lot of time and effort. You need to check out 3 different tutorials to correctly set it up. In order for you guys to get started quickly, I have made a GitHub repo where I made all these 3 documentation into single and made it as simple as possible so that you can easily install and get started. Now let us get started. So I'm going to use an AWS for this one. So if you have some other hosting, you can go ahead with that also. So in AWS, I'm going to EC2. So if you are using some other hosting, you can have like Hetzner, you can have a cloud machine, or you can have a dedicated VPN machines, or whatever it may be. So I'm going inside the instances. Now there is a no running instance for now. So I'm going to click on the launch instance. Okay, so it is asking me for what is my instance name. So I'm going to type the instance name as just N8N. I'm just required one instance. And be careful guys, here I'm just wrote a documentation specifically for the Ubuntu machine. So for others like CentOS, you guys go ahead and refer the N8N official documentations. So I'm leaving as a tt.micro. So if you guys have a lot of workloads, so you can increase that. So for a key pair, I'm just going to proceed without any key pair, and make sure you just check it out all these things. So anyway, I'll be showing later part of this video also. So this is how much hard disk. Okay, so I'm leaving it as a 30 GB. Okay, and rest of the things I'm leaving as it is. I'm just going to click on the launch instance. Now, yeah, the instance is ready, launching it right now. Okay, now the instance is up and running, so I'm clicking on this. So yeah, it is still in a creating state, but I already got a public IP address and I also got a private IP address. So meanwhile it is creating, right? We can go ahead and map our DNS. Okay, so what I need to do is this instance, right? I need to copy the IP address. This is a 44.197 and I'm going to my DNS provider. So this you may have GoDaddy or Namecheap or whatever it may be. So I am using Cloudflare. So I'm going to my DNS and I'm going to click on add new record. Here I need to select an A record. And what is a subdomain? So here I'm going to use a subdomain. So which is for YouTube. So I'm just putting as a YT and then I'm going to paste the IP address. So I don't need any proxy. So I'm just going to leave as it is and I'm going to save. This YT subdomain, right? It is pointing to this IP address 44.197 or something. Okay, so with that being said, right, now we can connect to the instance. Go ahead and right click on the connect, select the EC2 instance connect, and now click on the connect. Okay, now we have logged into the EC2 instance. Now all that you have to follow is just this single documentation. Okay, you just need to read this and then you just need to copy paste all this command. So first it says here apt update. So this is just to update all the apt repos there. Just zoom in so that you guys will clearly see what are the commands that I'm typing in. Okay, now I'm going to install the Docker. So I'm installing the Docker. By the way guys, I'm pressing Ctrl+Shift+V to paste it. It's just okay. Now, okay, this is only one command that you need to do, but ensure you need to replace your domain with the whatever the domain that you have. In that case here, right, I'm having an yt.goonping.com. Okay, so now for just to edit this, right, I'm going to open a text editor. So I'm going to copy this and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, so here, right, I need to modify your domain.com to whatever the domain that I'm setting up. Okay, so yt.goonping.com. So this is a domain name I'm using, so I'm replacing it. So that's here. So now I have replaced all these values. I'm copying and I'm going to my EC2 instance connect and I'm going to just paste it. Okay. So obviously this is not inside my Ubuntu, so it is downloading all the N8N components. Okay. So now that it is downloaded, so now we can check. Okay, sudo docker and ps. Okay, so this will just say what are the containers that it is running up. So here if you see like it was created 13 seconds ago and it was running. So the port number is 5678. Okay. Now here if you see, you can access your domain colon 5678. Right. So I'm going here and I'm typing it here. So if you see, my browser keeps spinning. This is due to AWS has a security, which means a firewall. So we need to allow 5678 port. So it depends on your host. Sometimes you may also have the security. So I'm clicking on the instance. If you go to the security, okay, you have the tabs. Here if you see, I have allowed only 3 ports. Now I'm clicking on the security group and I'm clicking on the inbound rules, edit inbound rules, adding a new rule, custom TCP. Now I'm adding a port number 5678 and I'm selecting and clicking on the allow from anywhere. Now I'm saving the rule. Okay. So now that my instance is allowed with 5678, the port number, I can just go ahead and quickly check it out now. You see, right? Instantly it was started loading. Here you see, I got N8N instance workflow automation. Now if you see, I have like the setting up the account. Okay. So until now, right, we just have the domain and then N8N install. So if you don't want SSL, here is you go, you have N8N installations, sign up and then continue, go ahead and set up. If you want this to be secure, HTTPS enabled, just let's get along the video. Okay, that is also very simple step. So all that you have to do is just go ahead and download the Nginx. So I'm going to copy paste the next command, installing the Nginx. Okay, just install the Nginx. Then next is you have to do is you need to configure our Nginx. Okay, so what you need to do is I'm going to open up the nano editor. So I'm copying this command and I'm going to paste it here. Okay, so it's going to me with the nano editor. So I'm copying this block. Okay, remember here I need to replace your domain name. Okay, so I'm going to paste it to my notepad and then I'm going to modify yt.goandping.com. Okay, yeah, that's good. Now I'm just copying and I'm going here and pasting it. I'm pressing Ctrl X. Okay, now it's asking me to save the buffer. Yes, I want to save it here. So now it's saved. Okay, all that I'm going to do is now I'm going to link the N8N. So this is a command to link the N8N. Now I am going to test my Nginx and I'm going to restart the Nginx service. That's the command. So I'm going to just test the file. Okay, its configuration is all okay. Now the server is also got restart. So now previously, if you notice down, we have put the port number 8678. Okay, we just need to remove the 8678 and just test it. If you just visit the yt.goandping.com, so your N8N installation setup result should load. That's your checkpoint. Okay, so you see here, right, I have also put it down in your documentation for this. Now we got the domain set it up. So last missing piece is we want an SSL. So for setting up an SSL, right, we need to use this command. Okay, I'm going to copy the command and I'm going to paste this. So what this is this is a certbot. So certbot is an command line tool which provides an SSL for us free. So that is provided by Let's Encrypt SSL. So I don't want to get deep into that for now. Now I have installed the certbot command. Okay, going back to the documentation. So here, right, I have to execute this command. So instead of yourdomain.com, I have to put my domain. So which is yt.goandping.com. So yeah, it's asking me for my email address. So I'm going to type in my email address, saran@gogosoon.com, and yeah, it's asking me to agree the terms and conditions. Yeah. So it is requesting a certificate right now. Okay, yeah. Here you see, right, now like all the certificate has been deployed successfully. Now if I'm going to here and just refresh the browser, if you see here, now we have a secure N8N installations. Now I'm going very fast, just typing in my see, yeah, we got our N8N installations. Now you can go ahead and create all our or whatever that your execution it may be. So I hope you find this tutorial very useful and my GitHub repo. So I will attach all the links in the description. If you want N8 installations done by me, check out my Fiverr gig. I'll be personally doing N8 installations for you. Plus, N8N also allows you to rebrand entirely. For example, you can replace the logo and N8N brand across the whole workflow. If you want to do something like that, please reach out to me, guys. I'm very happy to help you. That's it for today's video. If you find something useful, please leave the thumbs up and post your valuable comments. Thank you so much for watching the video. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.